All right, official, be official. Welcome to Strive, everybody. Let's do our 7-minute warm-up and then we'll start our interval training. Let's start by standing in the center of the mat. I don't have my timer on. I'll do it all over again and it'll sound like it's uncanned. Or maybe uncanny. Welcome to Strive, everybody. It's so hard to do that twice in a row. Welcome to Strive, everybody. We're going to do a 7-minute warm-up and then we're going to start our interval training. Let's start by coming to the center of the mat, preferably without shoes unless you need extra protection for your feet. Let you use your toes and all the little joints and bones in your feet for balance and to build muscles and control. Let's just start by standing nice and balanced between the feet. Bring back the shoulders. Deep breath in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale completely. That's going to do 3 of those. Inhale and reach. Fill up the lungs. Become conscious of your breathing pattern. And this time a little flex in the knees. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower the hands. We're going to start our forward fold float. Inhale, reach up. Hands to heart center. Let's come down into a bit of a squat. Change it to a forward fold. And then straighten out the knees. Bend the knees, hands to heart center, reach it up. All right, you can come to your thighs instead of the floor. I'll show you that right now. Hands to thighs instead of floor. Straighten the legs, bend the knees, come up. We're just gonna float through now that we've done a couple. Just a nice all body motion. Get us rolling, get some blood going to our head. Last one. There we go. And then come back to center. Let's just stand to the side. Come into a center squat here. And then come back together. Step, lower, and up. Back and forth. Take an inhale on that reach and exhale as you squat down. A little bit of guidance here. Centered is proper. If you're over here, you're in a side lunge, and it's just not quite the same exercise. Let's come center on that. Inhale up, exhale down. Yeah. Whew. And screens on and people moving, that's always better than black screens. I know that it has to happen sometimes. Come to the center. He's tired of that one. Let's reach it out and pull back. Nice little side bend here. When you do your first couple, don't ask too much of the body. Just start to get that motion and then see if you can get a good extension out of it. It's our last one. We change sides. Whew. Finally learned how to change sides and not to actually have a full pause on that. Okay, 2 more. Then we're going to go to the hips. Okay, so this is just opening up the hip, nice big knee circle side to side. What's with you? Well, there's no spider webs, so. If you're hiking and you love to hike, always make sure somebody's in front of you so they can clear the spider webs out of the trail. That's what I've learned. Not in Arizona so much, I guess. Those spiders are on the ground. Last one. There we go. Come to the center. We're going to do core circles. Let's step the feet apart a little bit. Reach up. Squeeze through the kneecaps. Lift through the kneecaps by squeezing the quads. Now soften those knees. Swing it around. Come up to the top. Straight legs. Activate. Really get dynamic in the legs as you come to the top. Soft as you swing through. Nice little bit of a low back, loosening up there. Last one. We're going to keep our feet far apart like that. Hands on the thighs. Come on forward. Let's just stir the pot. Loosen up that shoulder. This is where Kevin always takes a look at his watch. He says, I haven't started my timer. Just let that shoulder swing and glide. We are going to be in plank a little bit today, other directions, so warming up the shoulders and the wrists is essential. Take a pause. Straighten up. Bring the shoulders up. A little bit of a back bend. Nice and slow. And bring it back down. Other arm. change direction. Can you feel a nice glide in the shoulder as you're doing that? That took a while for me to accomplish. Okay, pause. Straighten up one more time into the back bend. Neutral spine. Let's bring the feet underneath. Scissor rhomboid pull here. We're gonna do the scissors and rhomboid. Sorry, Kevin, I didn't catch you out of my peripherals. Strike and pull. I should have done that. I'll do it next. He was anticipating where I was supposed to be or hinting, and I forgot to take a look. Oh, that's right. That makes sense. Strike, pull, change which arm's on top. Try to keep those elbows up, but the shoulders are not in the ears, okay? Don't get jacked up like that. That's not good. Last one. Now we're gonna do the wrists. So that nice sideways figure eight, just turning the hands over. Yeah, I can't hear the music today.
Not sure why it's loud.
It might have been because I was listening to music. Let's change direction. Baby fingers leading. Tricky.
I haven't turned it down for them.
Yeah, they'll be fine, yeah. Let's pause. Let's do those magnetic bracelets where your wrists are strapped together and you just come through and turn. Come through, turn. Change direction. I can kind of hear it. This is the rhythm. Bum, 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 bum. What have I missed? Let's do standing cat-cow because it's yummy for our back here. So this is with bent knees. Just put your hands on your thighs, sway the back, bring the chest forward. Then curl up the spine, arch the back, push through the shoulders, sway, inhale. Exhale. It's not elegant. Don't do it in the grocery lineup, but it's so good if you have to just be standing somewhere. And flex your spine. One more time. And come on up. Again, we're just going to do a little extra attention to low back, fists up by your shoulders, nice bit of a turn and a bit of a turn. We don't go dynamically or ballistically into this, we just think a little bit of music is great, and turn. Yep, and come to a pause. Kevin's going to start the timer and we'll cue you in for the first thing. First thing we're going to be doing is a diagonal row. I'll show you a modification. Kevin will be showing you full version of that. Stepping the feet apart. So I'm up here, pull back the hands to the knee, to the knee. Kevin's gonna go to the floor, okay? So knee tracks forward, knee tracks forward. We get that nice extension on the other side. So you can be way up here and just a little bit of a forward fold. Nice flat back. Or if you feel up to it, you bring it down to the floor. And if you feel like you really want a lot out of this, you add small hand weights. Pull that elbow back, pull it back. That's our halfway mark. So really working the shoulders and hips here. No impact on the joints, just building strength and agility.
3, 2.
There we go. You got your 20-second break, and we're going to be doing half jacks here. This is just, we just do them as a tap out, okay? So we stay very centered with the weight. We tap out, we come together. We tap out, we come together. That's all there is to it. I don't know if I turned the temperature down in the house,
4,
but we'll know in a minute.
2.
Okay, hands down, legs straight, and tap, and tap. Pace yourself because it feels easy at the start. And again, this is something you could have small hand weights in. He's going to turn down the temperature in the house and kick the decor. I got mixed up. It's okay. Did you hurt yourself? Thank you, the air conditioning came on. We're gonna need that.
4, 3, 2.
There we go. Next thing is our sumo pulse. Again, you can use hand weights, but I at least want you to right now hold your arms down at your side and kind of tense up the muscles in your arms. You don't have to squeeze your fists really tight. And then with tense arms, pull up to shoulder height, back down.
4,
Feel like that
3,
dynamic activation?
2.
Okay, let's step the feet apart. We're coming into a pulse. So we come down into a squat and we pulse 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stand up, lift, lift, lift. Really, really activate those arms. 4. Back down to the sumo. Now don't come out of this. Stay down here and just pulse into the squat. 3 and 4. Stand up, lift. Paying attention, those shoulders stay down from the ears. 3, I lose count. 4, that might be 7. Down, that's my job, isn't it, to count? 3,
4, 3,
and 4.
2.
Come on up. Okay, that with 2 or 3 pounds of weight on your arms makes a huge difference, doesn't it, Kevin? Okay, let's take that right foot forward, left foot back. We're coming into our peekaboo thing, so we square with the hips. Stride can be shortened. That makes it easier. Coming forward, straighten the
4,
legs, come back.
3, 2,
Come forward into your lunge, our elbows wide. Straighten legs, come back. Gliding back and forth. If you stride really long between the feet, this is more of a motion and much more challenging. Pull those shoulders together as you come forward. Squeeze the shoulders. And we're just changing the distribution of weight. Okay, forearm to thigh. If you haven't done this with us before, watch, forearm to thigh. We strike and we look forward. We pull the elbow back, we look to the side. Strike, pull back, straightening the legs on the pull back. Pull, strike, and
4,
pull.
3, 2,
Changing sides, let's bring that other foot forward. Find your stance, find your balance. This is great stability exercise. We are moving in a very strange stance. Elbows wide,
4,
come on forward.
3, 2,
Knee is bent. Okay, straighten the legs and bring the arms together and forward. If you get the arms and legs backwards, it will feel very, very tippy. So you'll know when it's wrong. And then just start at the front here like this and join in with us. This is not choreographed, but sometimes it just really helps to do it together. Forearm to thigh, strike, look forward, pull back, look to the side. As you pull back, straighten out the legs. Straighten, lunge, straighten.
4, 3, 2,
There we go. Coming into our chair pose. Now, if people are just learning how to go into a bit of a squat, you can always put your hands on a counter or something and just come into a squat pose instead. This is going to be swing through into chair pose.
4,
Straight down with the
3,
hips. Bring the hips down
2.
towards the heels. Swing the arms through with control. And then push the weight into the heels. Get your balance. Hands to heart center. Maybe a little lower. Fist with your left, cap with your right. Push between and turn. Turn and lay that elbow so gentle on the thigh, but push between your hands. Isolate what you're up to there. Look down. Hands down, straighten the legs. Bend the knees, swing back through. Take a breath there. I know it's a lot. Hands to heart center. Fist with your right and cap with your left. Push. Activate the shoulders and turn. Lightly
4,
lay that elbow down.
3, 2,
Support your head. Okay, look down, hands down, a little straighten before we come out of that. And we're back into our hips again. Whew. Okay, this is booty pop. So we're coming down here, so there's choices. You're either here, hands on thighs, going between a squat and a straighten, or you're
4,
all the way to the
3,
floor
2,
and doing squat and straighten. I'll start high. Okay, squat. Straighten the legs, drop the shoulders. Squat. Straighten the legs, drop the shoulders. Okay, you can keep it that height, or you can go right down to your tops of your feet with your hands. Or you can even go hands free. That's a lot though. Okay, And then we pause in our squat. Lift the left arm up, open up through the chest. Hand down, straighten the legs. Squat, open to the other side. Hand down, straighten. One more time, each side. Squat and
4,
open.
3,
Hands
2,
down, straighten. Squat and open. Hands down, and come on up. Coming to the back of our mats, coming into inchworms. Okay, Kevin's gonna show inchworms. I'm gonna show modified inchworms. Modified inchworms is you're on your hands and
4,
knees, and you
3,
walk out to a knee plank
2.
and you walk back. Okay, that's all you're gonna do if you're doing modified. Out to a knee plank, back, hips to heels. Out to a knee plank, back, hips to heels. Otherwise, we inhale up, we come down, bend the knees, one handprint at a time, walk out to a plank. Maybe put a little dip in there, a small push-up, and walk it back. Roll up to standing. You can also just put your knees down along the journey there, just to make it a little bit easier. This is
4,
not fast.
3,
Incremental. There you go. Not my favorite thing, but there we did it. Okay, we're gonna come down to the floor. We're doing our 90-90s with our pigeon. So we're down on the ground. Gonna take our knees over to one side. Let's take them over. They also
4,
call this boxed
3,
legs or boxed
2.
knees here. Okay, taking them over to one side. Turn and frame that knee. Lower yourself down. We're in a modified pigeon. Push through, let the low back release. Okay, now we're gonna elevate. Go down, nose to mat. Push through, especially that right hand. And lift up the hips. Lower yourself down with control. Lift and lower. Lift, get elevated. And lower, last one. We're gonna change over to the other side. Swing the knees through. You can always have them stacked if this is too much with them staggered. Frame the knee, come on down. One low back release there. Now come on down. Press
4,
strongly through the left
3,
hand, get the hips off the
2.
ground. My timing's a little bit off, let's put a couple more in there. Lift. And lift. Come to a pause, we're staying seated down. And we're coming into our Russian twist. Let's keep our heels down if you choose, okay? This is the one.
4,
Russian
3,
twist is
2.
clasped hands side to side. Heels down or up, your choice. Whether or not you're reclined, I'm trying my trusty cushion that I forgot about. Whew, breathe through that, folks. That's a lot of abdominal work. That's our halfway. I think we change. Nope. That sometimes.
4,
We got this though.
3, 2.
All right. Staying seated, feet wide. We're coming into our swan dive. Known from our old snap clap combo here. This is a swan dive, lean back. Okay? Shoulders come forward. This is not a curl up.
4,
Just
3,
bring the shoulders
2.
forward, arms are wide. Take your arms wide, dive. Back lean press, dive. Do you? I think this helps people keep their shoulders wide and not curl up, and I think that's why it was originally designed that way. So Kevin's coming to an evolution and a modification of this, and that doesn't mean it was the way the exercise was designed. It doesn't mean it's wrong. The problem is that people often curl up. Let's come into our boat pose. Okay, any amount. You can be quite straight up if you wish. Find the balance in your body. Extend a leg long. Take it back. Extend a leg long.
4, 3,
Take it back. Can you do
2.
both legs? Maybe lowering the shoulders. Hug the knees to the chest. Coming into our plank row. So let's just roll over. Lots of tumbling around today. Coming onto our hands and knees, first of all. And then deciding if we're coming to a knee plank or a full plank. We're coming into our plank and we're going
3,
to row through
2.
that. Both sides? No. Okay. So just pull back an elbow, row. Pull back an elbow, row. 3 and 4. Pause, shoulder tap. Opposite shoulder. Opposite shoulder. Now hips. Take it through, tap the hips. Okay, reach through, grab an ankle. Coming into down dog, come forward to plank. Back to the ankle, forward to plank. Okay, pause in your plank. You can be in a knee plank right now. Put your knees down if you need to. Bring the knee forward to the forearm, to the forearm. Diagonal underneath.
4,
Diagonal.
3,
Put that foot down. We have to do
2.
the other side. My timing is a little slow today. Whew. Your breaks are 15 seconds instead of 20. Okay, we're coming into our side planks now. So get your elbow pad if you need it. Okay, we're doing a
4,
side plank lift.
3,
So Kevin's going to do
2.
straight feet. I'm going to do with a bent knee underneath. And we're just lifting and lower. Lift and lower. Just that extra little bit of leg to thing. That's called a leg to push off. Lift. And let's get the shoulder away from the ear. Nice long line through there. Don't crumple down. Okay, taking a pause and coming into your holding plank. If you choose, press through. Come on up. Find the balance in your body. You can always put a knee down. Make that choice for yourself. Breathe through. I'm a little bit extended. My shoulder isn't
4,
over top of my wrist,
3,
and I can tell.
2.
Okay, put a knee down, unlock out of this situation. Come out of that. We're coming to lying down crunch. If you haven't done that with us before, I'll quickly show you before you lay down. It's arms above the head. We bring the knees to the chest. We put the palms down and press through and curl up a little bit. And then we extend.
4,
Pressing
3,
with the hands,
2.
curling up, lift the tailbone. Reach long. Is this your feet or your hands, Kevin? I'll try not to tickle you. Curl, lift, and press and curl. Get that tailbone up. This is lots of abdominal work here. We know. It's halfway and we don't change. I think we did this wrong. We should touch hands instead of me stroking the bottom of your feet and making you crazy. He's very ticklish, and it's not a fun kindness.
4, 3, 2.
Super simple now, we're just doing bicycle. Okay, so we stay laying down like this. Tuck your chin, lengthen the back of your neck, hands down alongside the body and legs straight up. Now we just pedal through, heel to hip, knee to chest, heel to hip, knee
4,
to chest. When
3,
she says go.
2.
Okay, bring a knee to a chest, strike it up, and find the coordination. Drop it. I should have dropped the heel to the hip to start. That was weird. Get that full rotation in the legs. Bring the foot right down to the hip and the knee way up to the chest. See how much, if you put your hands on your abdomen, you can feel how hard you are working abdominal muscles doing this. It seems like legs, and it is not merely that. Can you tell, Kevin?
Oh, yeah.
Tuck that chin.
4,
Don't get in your
3,
neck.
2.
Rolling over to the other side to our side plank combo. This class goes so fast for me. It's daunting at the start, and all of a sudden we're halfway done. Here's a side plank. You have two choices. You can stagger your feet
4,
and lift. Actually, there's
3,
lots of choices. Or you can
2.
bend that knee and bring it up. Okay, we're just doing a lift and a lower. A lift and a lower. When you're lifting, just think, pull my elbow towards my hip. Squeeze through this part of the body. Squeeze, and that strengthens and activates the side plane of the body. That's what we're building right here, as well as core strength. Okay, let's come into our elevated version. Hand down, I like fingers pointing toward the top of the mat. Push through, try to find your balance. Slow, deep breathing. If you're only able to do this
4,
with your knee down
3,
and up a couple
2,
inches for a few seconds, you're starting to build strength. You're making progress. Don't be unkind to yourself when you have things to learn. This is our 1 minute water break. Don't drink 1 minute worth of water or you'll regret it. We are half done. My water bottle exploded in my face. Find your way to standing while you're doing this. I don't know why I have a paper clip in the rug, but that's not good. When we go into the chair pose, that's not our next one, but when we do, I want your feet very close together, and I'll cue you for that, so don't find that unexpected. We're starting with our diagonal row, okay? Hand weights if you choose.
4,
Step the feet apart.
3,
Pull the elbows back. Lunge and reach. Remember, either to the knee or to the floor. Pull the elbow back. Is that your back that cracked? Or your knee? That sounded painful. Really controlled as you swing back and forth. Keep the head in alignment with the spine. Don't just drop it down. And try not to be looking at the screen because that makes you really kind of cricked up in your neck. Once you know what you're doing, just put your head in alignment with the spine, look at the mat, and swing back and forth.
4, 3, 2.
All right, coming into our half jacks here. Coming into standing. A little more disheveled. Tap it out, bring it back. Tap it out, bring it back. When she says go.
4,
I ended up bedraggled.
3,
Kevin will start.
2.
I'll fix my hair. Don't leave the room this time. Sorry, it's a beauty moment. Where they fix their hair. Once I start rolling around on the floor and then get back up, I'm sure they edit and cut out where they put their ponytail back in place or their lipstick back on. I just try to save you editing by just letting you keep on exercising while I do the fashion stuff. Don't forget, this is really center balance. We're not stepping
4,
out, stepping back.
3,
That's way more work.
2.
Maybe one day we will. All right, I'm gonna grab a hold of my hand weights. We're doing our sumo pulsing here. So our feet are as wide as you choose, but we come down and we pulse down here like a monkey. And then we stand up and lateral raise. No, monkeys don't do that part.
4, 3,
4 and 4. Come down. Stay in a little bit of a squat and just pulse down there with control. 3 and 4. Straighten the legs. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Come down. 1, 2, 3. I'm not just letting my arms hang here, especially with weights. Engaged. 2, 3, 4. Come down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2. Start to tip backwards. 3,
4, 3,
and 4.
2.
Good enough. Right foot forward, left foot back. We're coming into our peekaboo, or our door openers. Okay, so just square out those hips. That's a nice bent knee, straight legs. When we're forward, everything's just like this, but when we straighten out the
4,
legs, the elbows come
3,
together. Come
2.
forward. Straighten the legs, pull it back. Open the door, look, close the door, get out of there. Yeah. The front toes shouldn't lift, but if they do, for me, I think it's partially the balance issues I have, but try to be aware and try to keep those front toes down. Let's keep the forearm on the thigh now. Strike, look forward. Pull that elbow back to the hip and straighten out the legs. Strike, pull, strike. You know what you're up to now. Strike, pull, strike, and pull.
4, 3, 2,
It's like Spider-Man training. Whole bunch of just arm snot just went flying out. Other side. Left arm forward. This is your bottom arm that comes out from your hip. Okay, and just square out the legs. He's not even making fun of me. He must be tired.
4, 3,
Elbows wide.
2.
Come on, back straighten. Come forward. Yeah. He's saying I actually ridiculed myself, so he didn't have to. That's a good partner there. Shoulders wide, squeeze. All right, forearm down to thigh, look forward and strike. Straighten the legs, pull. Strike and pull. Strike and pull. Strike. I'm going faster than Kevin for the first time in my life, other than doing dishes.
4, 3, 2.
I do dishes very quickly compared to him. All right, we're coming into that chair pose. Let's put the feet, this is another way of doing it. I'm not just inventing things, feet very close together. Okay, so our balance is here. And then we're gonna swing through into chair. When we rotate, let's see if we can get our elbow past the knee, not just
4,
on the thigh, but
3,
past.
2.
Okay, let's come down, swing through. Find the balance, weight back in the heels. Breathing slow, find your focal point that isn't moving. Okay, make a fist with your left, cap with your right, and turn. Do you feel your legs working a little harder? You can even press knees and ankles together to stabilize them. That's nice too, just a little extra stability. Look down, hands down, straighten the legs. Bend the knees, swing it through. Press the legs together, hands to heart center. Fist with the right and cap with the left. Just take that elbow, see if you can get it a little bit past, come into a really nice revolve.
4, 3,
revolve,
2.
return, look down, hands down. Straighten the legs. Bend the knees. Come on up.
Booty pop.
Booty pop. I go revolve, turn, and twist, and they all get mixed up in my head. Okay, our feet are apart, and you're coming to here and straightening,
4,
or to
3,
the floor
2.
and straightening. Find your spot, okay? And straighten, and drop the hips and straighten. Lately, I've been doing this without hands and trying to figure out the coordination of doing it hands-free. It's a lot more. I don't want to. Okay, pause in your squat, wherever it is, whether it's on knees or feet, and open. Down, straighten, my thighs are burning. Squat, open, down, straighten. One more time each side. Straighten,
3,
squat,
2.
open, down, straighten, roll up to standing. Come to the back of your mats for inchworms. Okay, I showed you going from knees out to knee plank and back. From this, we're gonna be back here. You can do that if you want. Otherwise, we're back here. We come down, bend the knees, hands on the mat.
4,
Walk one
3,
handprint at a
2.
time out to your plank. Inhale, reach. Exhale, come down, knees are bent. Handprint, handprint. Keep walking out until you're in a plank or a knee plank. You can add a little dip here or a push-up and walk it back. When I say dip, it's a controlled half push-up, not quite getting to the ground, but just starting to build push-up strength. Walk it out. A little bit of a dip down. Nice flat back while you do that. Walk it back. Knees bent and up. We have time for at least one more. Walk it out. Dip it down. Push it up.
4,
On back.
3, 2.
I need water. Come on down to the mats, folks. 90-90s. So you can do it with your knees stacked like that. I don't need this cushion for this. Or you can put your legs
4,
on top of each other if
3,
it's too much. Let's come
2.
around, face that right leg. Okay, lower down, push up, lower down. We're going full elevation. Push up, lift the hips. Now with control, come all the way down, lift it all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. push through that arm, push through the legs, get strong. Did she beep?
No.
And we're swinging over to the other side. There's no notice up on your computer, I hope it's okay. Turn to face the other knee, one lowering, one back release. Now down, push through, lift up, lower with control, and lift, and
4,
lower,
3, 2,
and lower, and pause. Okay, we're going to our Russian twist here. Going sideways, good. So, either heels down or elevated. Either sitting quite upright
4,
because you have low back
3,
issues, or you're
2.
building core and you're leaning. Choices to make for you personally. Let's come into that twist. Turn, turn, turn. Breathing through. Tons of abdominal stuff going on here. Keep breathing. It doesn't help to hold your breath. That doesn't brace you and make you stronger. Deprives you of oxygen and messes up your blood pressure. Whew. On the beep, we're coming into a boat hold. Okay, pause. Hold your boat pose. Okay, can you extend the leg long? Bring it back. Extend the other leg long. Bring it back. Both legs and maybe shoulders lower. And bring them back and hug.
4,
Extend.
3,
Woo, I almost fell over, which is a real hazard in that one. And come to a pause. We're back to swan diving. Can never decide about this new accoutrement. All right. Feet are wide, toes are up, knees are up. Don't get yourself all rotated like this into the hips. Not great. We're going to be doing
4,
a dive forward.
3, 2,
Broad through the chest. Just dive forward. Bring it back. Any kind of lean you can manage. Dive. Lean. That's our halfway. Let's come in back into our boat pose again here. Holding boat. Lower the shoulders, extend the legs, keep the head in alignment with the spine. Hug the knees and the
4,
chest. If you can't
3,
do it, that's all right.
2.
Just hold your boat. There we go. We're to our side plank.
No, we're to row. Plank row.
Oh, we're to the plank row. Okay, hands and knees. Sorry, folks. Okay, come onto your hands and knees. Come into plank or knee
4,
plank, and we're starting
3,
our row sequence
2.
here. So come on into your plank. Find your plank. Bring an elbow back. Row, row, and row. We're shoulder tap, tap. Don't get your hips too high. We're not doing a down dog thing. And then hips, 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 hips. Reach through. Grab an ankle. Now we're in down dog, but come back to plank. Ankle, back to plank. Again, each side. Okay, come to your plank. Knee drive forward. Drive. Now drive the knee underneath on the diagonal. Diagonal, put it down. Other side, drive. Drive. Whew.
4,
Diagonal.
3,
Put your knees down.
2.
Come out of that mess. Ah. Oh my gosh, I'm so warm. Now we do our plank.
Side.
Side plank, not plank plank. It's all the planks today. Okay, so stacking
4,
the legs
3,
or putting
2.
one foot in front of the other, lift a hip and lower. Or bend a knee, lift a hip and lower. Find where it works for you. Yep, why not? Some days are a recovery day, and sometimes we have to keep moving through our recovery days. Lift and lower. Okay, pause. Do what you need to do. Get that hand under the shoulder. Press through, elevate. So use that other hand to help you get into position, and then find your balance. Do you know people do exercises up here? They do things like reaches and crunches and
4,
all kinds of things.
3, 2.
Crazy. Put your knee down, unlock. We're doing our lying down crunch. I don't want to be tickling your feet. Okay, So we're laying down, hands over the head. Find if you have a friend.
4,
And then we swing
3,
through, curl
2.
up. Swing through, push with the hands, bring the knees to the chest. See if you can get your tailbone off the mat. Squeeze through the abdominal muscles and then extend. We force them to release by going to full extension there. Oh, I'm not gonna make noises. I never make noises while I exercise. That's why Kevin doesn't want a microphone. He says he makes too many noises.
I cry a little bit.
You don't cry.
I cry.
You just curl up in a ball and go to sleep on the mat.
Lots of whining, complaining.
4, 3, 2.
Bicycle. Just keep your hands down alongside your body there. You're gonna bring a heel to the hip and then bring them around. Do them nice and controlled, these rotations. Don't just swing your legs around. Feet up.
4, 3,
And we're using our abs.
2.
This is great stuff. Heel to hip and start to pedal. Bring that knee way up to the chest on the pull up there. Really extend. Excellent for the hips. Great if you want to have a future of doing mime work for your retirement. You can pretend you fell over in a bike.
I can't tell you the number of mine who do that poorly. Should have done it.
Yeah, they should have done the exercise so they knew how to fall over and bicycle ride.
4, 3, 2.
You have one more exercise to do. You guys are almost there. Side plank the other side. Come on, we're finishing with everyone's favorite. Oh, my tummy feels
4,
it today.
3, 2.
We're going into a lift. Let's just lift and lower. Maybe you're just like, oh, I got my hips off the ground. Wow, I got my hips off the ground. Maybe that's all you've got for now. You're still building those same muscles. You're still doing the same exercise. You're just at a different level of progression in it. Keep going. All right, here we go to our hold if you can. You can keep on going with the lift if that's all you got. Okay, hand down, press through. Find your balance in your body, support the head. Don't let that head fall down on the shoulder. Put a knee down if you need to.
4,
okay.
3,
Why not?
2.
If it keeps you engaged, why not do it? We are done. We are headed for cool down. Great job, everyone. Let's come on through into a nice deep squat. Slow breathing. We're headed for frog. Kevin is going to show you proper foot position for this. I just do the best I can. Knees wide. Okay, don't forget, your frog could be up here instead. That could be it. Okay. Find your focal point. Now let's start slowing the breathing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. As you find your body slowing and becoming more focused, see if you can find the balance in the pose. Always working on this. Super hard with a fused ankle, I will say. Anybody that has pieces that have been adjusted or repaired, I have sympathy. Empathy, I have empathy. Hands down. Let's just step back and just bring the right foot forward into a low lunge. Okay, we want that nice extension on that back leg, so it's very diagonal. Sink into your lunge. Deep breath in, exhale, come forward, shoulders wide. Be there for a moment. Feel that quad stretch, feel it in your hips. Straighten the front leg and bring the hips back into a modified half split. Whatever works for you here, stop when it's right. Take a breath. Lift the shoulders, forward to lunge. Sway one more time back to half split. Leave those arms nicely extended. Pull out through the shoulders. really stretch. We've done a lot today, and come forward. Now this lunge at this point should be knee straight above ankle, nice and balanced. Take the right hand, lift it up, open up, big breath in. Exhale, bring that down. Other side, inhale, open. Exhale, bring it down. Lift it up, hands to thigh, and bring the shoulders up. Reach for the sky. Soften the back and sink into the knee into a crescent, low crescent. Elbows wide, cactus arms, squeeze the shoulders together, big breath in. Inhale, reach, sweep the hands down. We're gonna swing that leg back, changing sides. Maybe you physically have to take that foot and put it at the top of the mat. I had to do that for years, literally years. Let's sink forward. People are always doing that in class. Don't be self-conscious of that, especially in your own home. That would be ridiculous. And let's bring the hips back and go into our half split. Tuck the chin, straighten that front leg, extend the shoulders up on the fingertips. Raise the shoulders and come forward. Lean into that lunge. One more time, back to half split. Tuck the chin. Up to our lunge. Do a little self-check there. Make sure your knee is straight above your ankle. It's not too far forward now. Take the left hand up, open up through the chest. Big breath in. Exhale, bring that down. Other side. We always try to do stretches and strive. They're specific to what we've been up to, so that it's not just a duplicate of nourish for you. Okay, let's come on up, reach up, and sink into a crescent there. Elbows wide, squeeze the shoulders together. Reach for the sky. Swing the hands down. Let me bring that leg back and let me do a check on how we're doing. We've got a couple of minutes. Let's just come through to seated position here. Come to seated, knees bent and feet quite wide, like to almost to the edges of your mat. But be seated upright. Don't get back on your sacrum here. Don't get all curled up like a cashew. Let's come up. And then take a deep breath in and just drape yourself softly. Let everything round and soften and release. Try not to blow the knees to the side too much. Keep those up, but just softly drape deep into the hips. Feel your heart. It's probably slowing down by now. And if it is, that's 5 to 6 minutes for a recovery time from a workout. That's amazing. Come on up. Let's bring the legs together. Out nice and straight. Inhale tall. Exhale, forward fold. Nice flat back. Look at your shins. Maybe your hands are behind your calves, drawing your face towards your legs. Or maybe you need support, so you put your hands down instead. Up to you. Kevin's adding a little bit of a back of the leg stretch by pulling on the toes. That is totally fine too. Slow, deep breath. Come to upright. And that's your workout class. Awesome job, everybody. Thank you for joining us. And we encourage you to do Nourish as a 50-minute stretching to follow this class so that your muscles won't ache as much, let the lactic acid kind of get worked out of them. And at the very most, just at the very least, hydrate really well. Keep those muscles moist because I wasn't supposed to use that word. Dry muscles are crunchy and they hurt. So hit your hydration. Thanks, guys.